Scrub a dub dub, what's in the tub? What's going on, my scrub scribers? And we are joined by Vsing HB for this nice video of the new Pokemon that has been revealed. So say hi, Vsing.
Let's go, niggas. That's
Hey,
me saying hi.
that's it's Vsing's way of saying hi. In Scotland, that's how they say hi, apparently.
No, we say alright.
All right, and but
Yeah,
either way,
alright.
guys, we have the new reveal of the Pokemon Salandit.
Salandit.
Salandit. I have trouble with pronouncing it just because like I want to say sand, like I want to put sand in there because it's like a salamander, but like I don't know why. Like I'm from a desert state, so like salamanders dig in the sands, like where I'm from, so like I just associate sand with them, and like it's like an immediate reaction. But either way, so Vsing, tell
You're
us
just
your
you're just bad at English.
hello. I'm not bad at English.
You're just bad at English, man.
That's kind of rude. Is that because I'm Mexican, boy?
It is.
So rude.
This thing isn't a quesadilla, so you're like, fuck it.
That's kind of rude. Hello, that's hella rude. All right, but either way, Vsing, tell us your initial reaction of Salandit. What did you think of like the design and the typings? I know that you really like Poison Fire as a typing.
Yeah, I love the typing. I've wanted ever since the megas were introduced, the concept of mega. I wanted Mega Wheezing to be Poison Fire, but we got this, and I'm settling for it. It's still a Poison Fire type. I wasn't initially a fan of the design. I just thought it was kind of meh. It's just like a gray blob. like, but once I started looking at it, like the bandana, the bandit thing, the mask, like I thought it was quite cool, and it's grown on me a lot, and I like it now. It's pretty. The only thing I do have issue with is the magma thing because it clashes, but it's fire type, so you have to represent its fire typing somehow.
That's true, I guess. I don't know. Like when I first saw it, I really liked the gray and the black. Like I liked that a lot. And like the tail, like you said with the magma on the tail, I really dislike that just because it clashes so much with the colors. Like it has purple eyes, and that's so cool, and it matches really well. I thought they could do like a purple thing, like purple vein through, and then just have like a flame at the end there. Especially since it's like corrosive, they could do like an oddly colored flame, just like signify that it's like toxic.
Like a purple flame.
Even like yeah, like I don't know, like like Charmander, the other salamander, basically. Like if they put like a flame at the end of the tail there, like that would make more sense than like this like magma
Well,
vein running through it.
it would make more sense, but again, it's too similar to, like you said, the other fire
Yeah.
salamander.
Well, I know that a lot of salamanders have like you see the symbol on its back there where it has like the like almost like a paw print, but like with four.
It's like Apom slapped it with its
Yeah,
tail.
basically. Well, like, but I know a lot of salamanders actually have designs like that, so that maybe that's why they did that like that. But I wish they would have chosen a different color. To be
Well,
completely honest.
it may be like based on a native salamander to Hawaii. You never know.
That's fair. I don't know.
Hawaii.
As far as the bandit like headband thing, when I first saw it, I thought it was like trying to be like a trash bag, because like I saw poison, and I was like, oh, like like Garbodor, like it just has like that tied knot that I think like when you tie like a trash bag and you throw it in the trash, like that's just what I
Mhm.
thought of initially, and then like it's more I saw people like tweeting out things like basically I saw a tweet somebody put Salandit no swiping basically, because it's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
salamander bandit. And I was
Yep,
like,
it's a
oh.
salamander bandit. Ace is pretty slow. So.
I am a little slow. I apologize for being slow. All right, my bad.
but yeah, the mask is the best point in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Well, I love the eyes actually. I love like the grin and the eyes. Like I think that's just like the greatest part of the character. Like of the like the
It's-
mon just
yeah,
has
it's
so
very-
much
it's
character
very
just looking at
mischievous.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So moving on, we will move on to the ability, which actually is called corrosion, and this ability, like competitively wise, since we play competitively, and like we like yeah, this thing is gonna be busted. Its ability corrosion actually allows it to not only poison types, which have never been able to be poisoned before. Well, actually, wait, could they be poisoned in first gen? Yeah, they
I
could.
don't.
I think.
Could they? I
Yeah,
can't
poison
remember.
types could be poisoned, but well, yeah. After first gen, poison types weren't able to be poisoned, and steel typing didn't exist in first gen, but it also allows them to poison steel types, so it can poison any typing. Because like I'm assuming the way they verify this, or they justify this, actually not verify, is because it's a corrosive thing. So metal is corroded, and so is like garbage. Garbage can be corroded by like bacteria.
Yeah, it's just like acidity and things like that.
Yeah.
It makes sense. It's logical.
Yeah, logically it does make sense. Why they chose a salamander, I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with like salamander in Hawaii that like eat metal or anything, so I'm not really sure.
Well, you have to combine it with the fact that it's a fire type, so you have to assume it's like boiling acids, so it can eat away quicker at things,
That's true.
and it's stronger.
That logically does make sense to me. Okay.
Yeah, see? But you want to talk about why this thing is busted, is?
Basically, there's no wall that can stop this thing. Basically anything's going to be toxic by this thing, and being able to rock up toxic damage on mons like Heatran, Ferrothorn, Wheezing, Garbodor, bulky mons like that normally wouldn't be affected by toxic damage, will be whittled down just because this thing has that ability.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I think the biggest
actually,
things that it'll hit are Mega Aggron, Ferrothorn,
Oh yeah, Mega
and
Aggron.
Fortress.
Oh yeah, Fortress too. But think about this. So you bring in your Salandit, and somebody has a Diancie out in front of you. You go to Toxic it, and Magic bounces and Toxics you because you're a Poison type.
True. Is that a thing?
Bodied. Yeah, because it would negate your own Poison typing.
That's true.
Body.
Yo.
Got him.
Pro strats right there.
Got him. That's funny. I just thought about that. I was like, yo, what's it like backfire on like Pachi basically? Like,
I do have questions about the ability though.
okay, go ahead.
Toxic spikes, if it gets access to those, will they affect steel types coming in?
That's a really good
Like,
question.
I'm assuming if a poison type comes in, it will still absorb them. But if a Mega Aggron comes in, will it?
I'm not
suffer
actually
the
even
poison
sure
damage?
if like a toxic or if a poison type would still absorb them because like it's from this Pokemon. I'm not really sure on the dynamic of that, but just because probably Nintendo or well the whole like as a whole Nintendo and Game Freak probably don't want to like put that into the game where like they have to worry about it, so they probably won't give this Pokemon toxic spikes just for that reason.
Too much coding, man.
Yeah, like basically like it's too much to like work out.
Yeah, and I'm assuming it's just you're able to toxic any type. It's not like you can freely sludge bomb on steel types and stuff.
I'm not sure on that, but I assume that that's probably how it's going to be. Is that you can just talk? Like I'm assuming it's just going to be status moves, like toxic.
Well, I don't see this thing getting poison powder.
Well, yeah, no, probably not. It might get like different status moves. Like I could see it. Like I know that it says the female. Like I read the description of it, and it says that the female actually like are known for using attract, basically like to attract males of all gender, like of all species. So like whether it's humans or Pokemon, they attract all males with their like with their attracting nature. I guess I don't know like how that works. But I'm pretty sure like it would be too busted if it got like if you could use Sludge Bomb and it would basically hit like through like steel typing. I still think it would be unaffected, but I think Toxic will be allowed through that.
Yeah. Even if that's the case, that's still kind of busted because you can freely spam toxic.
Yeah, like if they go that step farther and like you can use Sludge Bomb with this thing on steel types, that's gonna be busted. Like this thing's gonna be fucking like you close to being Ubers.
I wouldn't go that far. Like, it does have that quad
Yeah,
weakness to Earthquake.
That's true, and it's probably a very like this mon probably right now. If it's a standalone, which I don't assume it's going to be standalone, I assume it's probably going to evolve, just because like it reminds me of like the Sandile line. That it probably will like be like it's not like it even says in the description that it's a weaker mon. It's not very strong. It's more like fast and cunning. Kind of like a Heliolisk, I would think in my own mind. Like it's kind of fragile.
Yeah, I agree with that. I initially thought of Heliolisk as well when I saw this.
Yeah.
Like Helioptile and Heliolisk.
I think it's just because like the color difference from like its hands to its body. It looks like it's like flailed.
Yeah. I do see this thing getting at least one, maybe two evolutions. I see it being a line.
Yeah.
Like
I
it'll
think it
turn
probably
into,
will
like,
get
this big-
one evolution actually, logically.
I see it turning into a big, like, Komodo dragon or something.
That yeah, with like the tongue.
Yeah,
Bray.
that's what I envision, and that's what I want.
Yeah, what about a bearded dragon?
Make it happen, Game Freak. Well, yeah, it's something like that. Like, you know the dinosaur in Jurassic Park that had the frills and spat on everyone?
Yeah. I'm not sure what that was called.
Like,
actually.
turn into that.
Yo.
I can't remember the name of the dinosaur, but like yeah, like its crest would fan out and it would like shoot toxic at the guy's face and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. But I have a pretty big theory with Salandit that I think is pretty like it's to do with like the future more so of the anime and maybe the game of Sun and Moon. Is I actually think this is going to be a Pokemon used by the evil organization. Actually, I think this is going to be one of the main mons that a lot of the trainers is going to have, and it's going to be very annoying. And it might actually make the game a little harder because no matter what Pokemon you have, you can be toxic by this thing, and it's going to be hindersome that like you'll be walking with toxic damage.
Yeah, I can see that. I kind of agree with that. It's like this gen's Mightyena or like X and Y had Scraggies and Scrafties and stuff, which was kind of rude, but still.
Like getting bodied by fairy types, basically.
Well, that was another point I wanted to bring up. Like this thing says "fuck you" to fairies.
Yeah, like with this typing, and like I said in earlier videos, like I feel like since they made fairy typing so good that like this generation is like that balancing generation where like they're going to be like, oh here, let's throw in a couple things kind of just to balance everything out because people are complaining that fairies are like busted as hell.
Mm-hmm. I think the fact that this thing has 3 quad resistances is very nice.
Yeah.
It's quad resistant to fairy, bug, and grass. Like so. Yeah, like fuck a U-turn and a hyper voice from a Sylveon.
And it's also immune to poison from other things that don't have the corrosion ability.
Yep, immune to poison. So that's nice.
Yeah. And it can come in on toxic spikes, like we said before. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I like the typing. Like people complain, oh, quad weakness to ground, but look at Heatran, still a monster.
Yeah. And like if this thing gets like speed, like say like Heliolisk, it could actually be like a really busted good mon, especially for you. Like when there's things like Fortress, Mega Aggron, like just chilling there, like catch a toxic.
Yeah, basically. And people were saying like, why would you toxic it when you can probably just fire blast it? Well, like they're gonna swap out, so getting a free toxic on literally anything is nice.
Yeah,
like,
especially in a bulky
like
tier.
if you swap into if you swap into an Empoleon, you can toxic it.
Yeah. Yeah,
that's kind of
so good. Like yeah. And assuming that like one of its defenses is going to be a little bit higher than the other, like you could probably, I'm assuming it's probably going to be more specially defensive than physically. Like if either way, like maybe not. Like it could actually like take maybe just one hit specially, so like you might have those kind of opportunities.
Yeah.
And if you're facing more bulky mons, you might get like a chance anyway, because like they're not usually strong. Like a Volt Switch from Fortress, like what are you doing to me, Poison Fire?
Oh yeah. I just see this thing coming in, being fast, getting a free toxic off, then having to swap out.
Yeah, or die.
It's one of those mons that like you get your toxic off on the wall, then you swap out.
Yeah, makes sense.
Or you die. Yeah, it's a nice wall breaker. Like having a Mega Aggron, like being whittled down by toxic. Like everything's gonna start running rest. It's basically it's gonna have a pump berry.
Ew.
Yeah.
Ew. It's gonna go back to being Resto Chesto.
Yeah, Resto Chesto, or everything's gonna have a Lumberry, or like or Pechaberry.
Pechaberry. Well, I'm assuming this thing probably gets Will-Wisp as well.
Maybe. It's got options. It's like a Weezing.
True, except it doesn't have Levitate.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if this thing would be nicer with Corrosion or Levitate.
I mean, how would you get a Sandile levitating off the ground, or like a salamander?
Hey, he takes his mask off and uses it like a hot air balloon.
Like a parachute.
Yeah.
True. Alright.
I do like Corrosion though, and I think this does open up the possibilities of like I said, Mega Weezing or Muck or things like that.
That's true, because the typing's now been like confirmed. Like it's out there. Anybody can have it now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Not the typing and the ability.
All right, guys. Well, make sure to leave your opinions on this new mod down in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy. And make sure to check out Vsing's channel as well. He's doing lots of cool stuff over there. He's playing the Emerald, which is getting kind of lit over there as we talk about a fire Pokemon. But it's getting a little lit over there. And you guys should definitely check that out and everything. So make sure to, like I said, comment, like, and everything. And yeah, we're out. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.